do with bagels. This has everything to do with making life a little easier in the kitchen.
That's right. This is, if you cook with garlic or ginger or nuts or shallots, this is the perfect little chopper. If you're just gonna do, you know, how many times you cook and you do 1 clove? Or 2 cloves, or maybe 3 cloves of garlic. So, and you want to use real garlic, the stuff off the bulb. Maybe you grow it, maybe you got it at a farmer's market or just the store. This keeps.
Right.
Here's what you do. So this is a garlic peeler. It's awesome. It's silicone. You take a clove of garlic, you roll it like this, and it takes the skin off. Okay?
Without damaging the clove.
Yeah.
There's the skin.
There's
the
the
skin
skin.
is waxy and sticky.
Yep. And if you don't want to touch it, you just go like this. If you don't want to have to try and do one of these or smash it, so then you just go like that, and it takes the skin right off. That is gold.
And then you take those peeled garlic cloves and you put them inside your ratchet chopper.
Let's do 2, 3, 4. You just, and this is just made for when you're just doing a small dish and you just want to start. Now here, this is a ratchet grinder. So what does this mean? This means that if you have dexterity problems, arthritis, things, you could use the palm of your hand here or whatever, and you go back and forth like this. I'll turn it this way so you can see, and it cuts it. Now, if you want it kind of chunky, stop there. You have coarse. If you want it nice and fine, keep going. Every time you go back and forth, you get like 20 different chops in there. And then I'll stop right here because this is just the perfect consistency for your stir fries, for your sauces here. And then I just take a little spatula or one of these and just pour this out. And you can see right here, that's 2 cloves of chopped garlic, David.
And if you don't want your fingers to ever touch the garlic, then you're fine. Boy, that smells like food perfume.
Isn't that lovely?
Really lovely. Now, you put a little behind each ear, no vampire chase you home.
Yep.
This is quick and it's easy. Now, you can pop this into the dishwasher top rack.
The dishwasher top rack.
Or you can just clean it.
Just give it a rinse and it's ready to go. And it's that simple.
Now, we've got color choices, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let me take you through color choices. And we have this in the blue. We have this in the gray. We have this in the red. And we have it in the sage. Gray is most limited, and if you're looking for something that will do just the right job, and maybe you're downsizing, maybe you're not cooking for 4 or 6 or 8 people anymore because all of the children have flown the coop, right? They've all graduated college and they have now moved into their own houses or apartments. Maybe you're just cooking for you and one other, or maybe some high school students. This is ideal because now this is smaller by design, because you asked for it to be smaller. Now, many of you cook with fresh ginger.
Fresh ginger is so good, and so many recipes start with chopped ginger and chopped garlic here.
You can put that in smoothies. You can put that in Asian food.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, whatever you're cooking. Right?
I mean, that's the kind of the base of just teriyaki sauce, soy sauce, brown sugar, ginger and garlic, teriyaki sauce. It's wonderful.
Yum.
It's so easy. And then you just give it a rinse to clean, or you can put it in your dishwasher also. Okay, let's chop some nuts.
All right, let's do that, because many of you are baking with walnuts or pecans, and you're wanting to cut those up into a size that's more appropriate for the baking.
And maybe you don't need a lot. You don't have to pull out your big chopper, your big processors and things like this. This is just for the simple, small job. Back and forth like this. Again, I could use the palm of my hand here. If I had a cast on this hand, David, I could still chop nuts there. If you're not comfortable with a knife for these fine little chops, pecans, peanuts, walnuts, I mean, almonds, it's great here. And then
cashews, pistachios. We're going to be doing the sunshine cashew butters coming up.
Oh, I love that.
Those are delightful.
Roll that in cheese. Make your own cheese balls.
Cheese balls.
Like that. Yep.
Now, many of you are thinking, well, I have seen the TV chefs take the blade of their knife and smash the garlic cloves. Yeah, you can do that.
Sure.
But then you end up having to peel all of that sticky paper off with your fingers, then you get all that smell on your fingers.
Right.
This is quick and it's easy.
Take a clove of garlic here. Let me start from scratch. Just as a regular clove of garlic. You put it in here. You're going to roll it a couple of times, and you'll hear it go plop, and it'll just pop that skin right off. Look at that. Perfectly peeled garlic.
Every time. Not just sort of peeled.
Yeah.
Absolutely peeled.
And there's my husk left over. Easy to clean up. I just grab all that like this.
Now, QVC.com and your mobile apps are the best way to place your orders. Now, if you have larger items at home and you want to donate them, fine. Because we know that a lot of you are downsizing into smaller houses, townhomes, smaller kitchens. You've got less drawer space. All of that works out really nicely. And if you're looking to mince your garlic or your ginger or nuts, or whatever else you may be doing, chopping in a smaller way, this is going to do the job for you.
It
oh,
is.
My word.
And this is 1 clove of chopped garlic. Listen, if you don't want to make a big mess, if you don't want to, maybe you've tried these guys here. You know, these presses, and you got to squeeze really hard, and then you're left with all of this skin inside of there, and it's just, that's so tough to clean. There's skin, I don't know if you can see that. There's some skin inside of there. That is so tough to clean out. These are a pain in the hand, David. So for this, again, that's 1 clove of chopped garlic. I've made no mess. I don't have to clean my cutting board. I don't have to clean a knife.
If you scrape this, you get even more.
Oh, there you get in there and scrape that. And then you can just rinse that out. It's so easy. You don't even need to put it in your dishwasher, but they are dishwasher safe. I would recommend hand rinsing off the top piece just so a bunch of water doesn't get stuck inside
There's
the
your
gears.
garlic.
Look at that, 1 clove of chopped garlic.
And then you can pop it right into
right
the sink or the dishwasher, whatever. Now, we have colors, as I mentioned. Yeah. And we have this in blue. If you want the gray, gray is our most limited with 1,600 available. Sage, most popular, only 1,800, and then we have the red. Don't miss out on this. It is brand spanking new. Only order this year. QVC priced at $24, and it's on Easy Pay. This is a time for you to grab what you need because you know what? No one leaves the house with a to-do list that says, pick up a garlic peeler and a ratchet chopper today.
Right.
I wouldn't even know where to find them unless I shopped at QVC. Now, maybe you're doing shallots because you're building a sauce.
Maybe you're doing a sauce and you just want some fine shallots.
Or you're doing a salad dressing.
A salad dressing, or you're doing a scampi. And again, Avo Bagel are kitchen innovators who create items for the everyday cook in the kitchen. So if you just want to do a small shallot, or ginger, or garlic, or nuts, you have the right tool. It's easy, it's handy, it's small, and anyone can do it. It has that ratchet, so it doesn't matter if you've got arthritis, carpal tunnels, or maybe you broke a finger, who knows? You don't have to squash these guys and have a lot of hand strength. It's really easy to use.
Yeah, this is simple and really, really useful. And I know that this is a small capacity, but if you're cooking for a smaller number of people, you don't need a great big chopper, right?
Right.
You don't need a great big appliance. What you need is something that is more appropriate for for the job you're doing. And maybe your recipe calls for 1 or 2 or 3 cloves of garlic.
That's it. Easiest.
This is ideal, and that ratchet requires no batteries, just a little good old-fashioned elbow grease.
Yep.
That's all you're going to need. Chef Jeremy, we're going to see you later in the show, yes?
Yes, sir. A couple
all
more
right,
brand new items coming.
Looking forward to it. In the meantime, let's go over. Do I sense an iron chef in my kitchen? A cast iron chef, perhaps, in the kitchen? Is Jeffrey Zakarian in the kitchen?
Smell me. Grilling up some burgers and some